Hey there, this is Louis from MetroS Creative, and today we're going to be talking about the 5 reasons you should be on social media if you have a business or a brand. I know this is a little bit of a self-explanatory topic for some, but for some people, they just don't necessarily understand the whole social media thing. So, reason 1 is that your audience is on social media, and so is their attention. Everybody is on social media. Everybody is glued to their phones, consuming tweets, Facebook statuses, YouTube videos, Instagram photos, Instagram videos, Instagram and Facebook Live. Everybody is just consuming this stuff at a crazy, crazy rate. You know, in some kind of device, either on your desktop, laptop, your cell phone, everybody's consuming social media like crazy. So, with that being said, you should be on social media because you can find your target market and your target audience because they're on there. Which leads us to point number 2. You can influence the conversation on social media. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is that people are talking about your business or your brand whether or not you know it. People have good and bad experiences with everybody, and they share it on Facebook. Social media gave everybody a microphone, and people want to share their opinions, essentially. So if they had a great time at a restaurant, they're going to tell their friends about it, right on Facebook. If they had a bad time at a restaurant, they're going to tell their friends about it on Facebook. They'll leave nasty reviews, they'll leave great reviews. So by you being on social media, it allows you to influence that conversation. You can't stop people from leaving bad reviews or good reviews, but what you can do is create a conversation. You can, if someone leaves a bad review, you can talk to them and say, hey, I apologize if you had a bad time. Please, the next time you come in, we'll take care of you. Or if they had a good review, you can say, hey, so happy you had a good time. We appreciate you coming in. Hope to see you soon. That just builds a rapport. It creates this conversation, and it just puts you in a good light, which will only further people's opinion of you. Which leads me to the next point. Social media allows you to build relationships very easily. You could do it in your pajamas. Someone writes a bad or good comment about you on Facebook or Twitter, you can be sitting at home before you get up to go to work and write a 20-second response, which will allow you to create a relationship with someone. It's very, very easy. People are, like I said, people are out there talking, and when you build a good relationship with people, it just allows them, they'll see you in a better light, like I said, which leads us to our next point. If you have a good relationship with people, you can reach more people naturally. So how does that work? If you have whatever content you put out, people will be more apt to share it if you've built a good relationship and if you've developed a good following. And so then anything you put out, people will be happy to share it. People love sharing stuff on Facebook and Twitter, and whatever you put out, if you've built a relationship, they will share it, which will then, their friends will then see it, and maybe they'll share it and their friends will see it. And that's the beauty of social media, is that you have this inherent virality to everything that is put into social media, that something you create can just explode and really, really help your business. But you have to build the good relationships before anybody is willing to share your content. Which leads us to point number 5, that social media is cost effective because of that. It's free to use all of these social media platforms. It's free to create content on all these social media platforms. Of course, there are paid methods that some people argue are better than others, but at its core, if you have a small budget, it doesn't restrict what you can do with social media. You can create videos, you can create articles, you can create blog posts, whatever you'd like, and share it throughout the multitudes of different social media platforms. And it's very especially important if you have a small budget. That's not to say that paid methods don't work. It's just a matter of you don't need to use the paid methods. So there you have it. Those are the 5 reasons that you need to be on social media if you have a brand or business.